our role models are either footballers or MCs. I think that's because of that visibility, right? When you're growing up, you only have visibility to. I break it down to three things. If it's not football, it's music. If it's not music, then unfortunately it's crime.
Come on. Like, you spoke about male role models. Like, what did you get that? Did you feel like
when I was growing up?
Yeah.
No, and I think that's why I struggled to navigate it. So I had good people around me. Like, you had the olders on the block that were, some of them were just doing their thing, but then some of them were, they looked after you. And I think sometimes that's I wouldn't say that's the issue, but that's the twist in the story. Like, you've got people that you look up to that are not doing positive things, but they look after you. And
they tell you to go to school.
They tell you to go to school. They told you to do this.
Listen, make sure you get that job, man. That's
exactly. That's it. But then, because you don't have visibility to that, it's almost like, okay, this guy's telling me to do it, cool, but he's earning like $1,000 a week doing this, so I'm gonna follow suit in that. And that's where I think that's where the narrative changes, right? And to your point of our role models are either footballers or MCs, I think that's because of that visibility, right? When you're growing up, you only have visibility to. I break it down to three things. If it's not football, it's music. If it's not music, then unfortunately it's crime, right? And when you exploit crime, it's like, okay, some people say, crime isn't for me, but then where do you go from there? Because I didn't have visibility to corporate sector. I didn't know what banking was. I lived 25 minutes away from the city, and I never stepped foot in the city. And I lived 25 minutes from there until the time that I went to knock on doors and I met Quentin. I had never stepped foot in Canary Wharf or in the city.
As a teacher as well, like a lot of the students.
It is facts, and sometimes it's like when I give a talk at like corporation, I call it the chicken shop story. The chicken shop story is this: when you imagine a young guy from a council estate, and he's, for whatever reason, be it domestic issues, internal issues, or whatever it might be, his family live in that council estate, right? He's from a single parent household. His mum gives him £10 a week to go to school. Yeah, lunch is £15 a week now, so he can't even buy lunch every single day in school. So what does he do? He holds on to his money and he goes to a chicken and chip shop. Why? Because chicken and chips is £2, and you can buy chicken and chips every single day. The olders chill at the chicken and chip shop. They go to the chicken and chip shop. They see him in shoes that are a bit battered, and they go like, they cast him, "Oh, little man, why are you going for your shoes? Like, everything good?" And he thinks, "Rah, I need to get new shoes." The elders at the chicken and chip shop say, "Oh, come and push this for me, you get £50. He does it. He got £50 in his hand, never seen £50 before, and he keeps doing it. Now he's only £200 a week, £200 a week for doing like 4 or 5 hours worth of work. He thinks, why do I need to go to school? And he gets involved in that, and it's like almost like an endless spiral. And then when he does get caught, probably gets a warning. He gets caught again, probably goes to prison for like 2-3 months. Comes out, got a criminal record. He wants to stop, but he can't, because now he's got a criminal record.
And he can't get a proper job.
Now he can't get a proper job. Or it's going to be a lot harder for him to get a proper job. And that is the cycle. That is almost like an echo chamber. It's like you're stuck in that. And I think where I say we because I feel like it's incumbent upon not just us but everyone. So many people from different dynamics.
Impoverished areas, man.
In these places to just provide them with that visibility. Like, you're a teacher, right? And my friend just became a teacher, and I had to sit down with him and I said, bro, your role is so powerful because a lot of these people don't have fathers in their homes, and you can almost be like that father for them, and through you can give them the visibility to whatever sector or whatever thing that they want to do. So I think down to your point, it's just allowing them to see what is available to them from an early age, as opposed to them trying to navigate it, getting it wrong, and sometimes they get it wrong when it's very, very late.
When it all goes wrong, when it